So, I messed up. I made a Pokemon tier list the other day, and it was pretty controversial. But I'm not here to apologize. I'm here to double down and call you guys out for your terrible Pokemon takes. One of the biggest problems people have with the tier list is that I put Eevee into the S tier. And I'm here to tell you all that don't think Pikachu and Eevee are starter Pokemons, that you are wrong. Pokemon Let's Go games, your starters are Pikachu, Eevee. Pokemon Yellow, your starter Pokemon is Pikachu. This is the Pokemon you start off with in the game. This is a starter Pokemon by definition. Some of the comments under that video were, Eevee's ass and Turtwig is S tier. Nobody's not. Or also this one saying Eevee sucks, just plain out and simple. And I don't know why people have this vendetta against Eevee. It is the most optimal choice for a starter Pokemon. It can be any type you want. It can fit any role that is needed for your team. This is an S tier Pokemon starter. Mudkip's also in the S tier, but that should be obvious, and there better be no complaints about this. The A tier was a little rough too. I said that Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle all belong in the A tier. The Kanto trio are all equal. And some of the comments I got for that were, never speak again. The A tier literally just means it's decent. And I think all these guys evolve into great starter Pokemon. I love Blastoise, I love Charizard, and I love Bulbasaur. The other people that do belong in the A tier too are Cyndaquil and Oshawott. Especially Oshawott, I feel like he's a little underrated. Sometimes people downplay him because of the rest of its contenders in that generation. But Oshawott and Cyndaquil have fire evolutions all throughout. First, second, and last stage. I'd also put Litten and Froakie into S tier. These guys are major mascots of their generation. Incineroar is prominent in Super Smash Bros. He rules the competitive Pokemon landscape, and we just know who Incineroar is. And Froakie, do I even got to speak for him? Greninja just runs Pokemon. He's probably the most popular Pokemon of all time. These guys sit strongly into A tier, and honestly, I could even bump Litten and Froakie up into S tier. B tier, however, was one of the most thought about things in my comment section. I believe that Torchic, Turtwig, and Trico are all just average. There's nothing special about them, but there's nothing bad about them either. I don't rock with Blaziken. Turtwig, if anything, is the best out of these ones. And Trico's just okay. You guys are just blinded by nostalgia. Comments like Torchic disrespect, or bro, give respect to Turtwig, man. He's at least an A tier in my opinion, but it's your opinion too. And I like this comment because I can see Turtwig in A tier, like I said. Things I didn't include in the video that I want to add on. These are all B tier mons. These are all my B tier mons here. Like, these guys are just vanilla, cookie cutter, safe picks. Yeah, now all of these guys, I'll include the new mon. They're all vanilla. I don't really love or hate them. They're just aight. The rest of these guys, though, in C tier, I put Piplup, and that caused a literal storm in my comment section. The most liked comment, the Piplup disrespect. Bro, did not put Piplup into C tier. I know it's your opinion, but do you forget that Piplup carries the Sinnoh anime? Like, I get it. I didn't know that many of you guys like this bird, but I don't like Piplup. Gets outshined heavily in this generation. Turtwig and Charmander are way better. Piplop's typing is whack. His final design is whack. It's not my thing. I also put Chikorita, Snivy, Grookey, and these two here because I just don't like these designs. And the only one out of these I picked were Grookey, and that's because I don't like their final evolutions. I'm sure that their first stages like this are cute, but what they end up to be, there's just always better picks. And now for D tier, the only starter Pokemon I just dislike heavily, Chespin. Now, the Chespin cult came after me. They were very mad with their countless comments like, nah, no way this man put Chespin in gross tier. Justice for Chespin. You will not be seeing the gates of heaven for putting Chespin so low. Why does everyone hate Chespin? He's great. Now, let's clear something up. It's not like I hate Chespin. He is just the worst starter Pokemon by far in my opinion. I hate his final evo. His middle stage is even ugly and grosser. Chespin is bad. There's literally Froakie and S tier mon in the same generation. And people hate on Fennekin. Fennekin is fire. Nah, Chespin was the biggest miss I've seen from Game Freak yet. But now that I've fully completed the tier list, I expect this comment section to be an even bigger floodgate than last time. So if you have a problem with it, Fight me down in that comment section, because this is the final tier list for the Pokemon starters in my opinion, and I'm standing strong by them.